Let me read this. Text 6, Chapter 10. The seven great sages, and before them the four other great sages, and the Manus, that is, progenitors of mankind, come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populating the various planets descend from them. Let's read the purport. The Lord is giving a genealogical synopsis of the universal population. Brahma is the original creature born out of the energy of the Supreme Lord, who is known as Hiranyagarbha. And from Brahma, all the seven great sages, and before them, four other great sages named Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatan, and Sanat Kumar, and the 14 Manus are manifested. Let me read this again because if you go to see all the genealogy of the entire mankind has originated from India. That's what is written in our Vedic scriptures, that all the different, like they say, like in Bhagavad Gita, they say there is 8 lakh species of, 4 lakh species of human being. All species have originated, the origin of their, the origin is India. Like in India, there was 7 genetics, and then from there, further genetics combination happened, and then the entire world, entire earth was living. So, although this is written in Vedic scriptures, you will see that science is going back to there is an experiment where they just take your DNA and they will find who is they will collect like 20 people and they will take DNA of each person and they will find out who is the origin of your genes, like where and who. And you will be surprised that one of the person in that room is your sister, like great, whatever sister. Like they go back there. But we are so fortunate that in our Vedic scriptures, all of this was already noted. Science is now trying to come up with facts and reasoning and everything. It was already written in our scriptures. Let me read it again. And from Brahma, all 7 sages, all 7 great sages, and before them, 4 other great sages named Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumar, and the 14 Manus. So, how many? Brahma, 7 sages, 4 other sages, and 14 Manus. So I think it comes down to around 1 plus 7, 8 plus 4, 11 plus 14, 25. So this all comes to 25. And you will notice that we have 25 types of emotions. And you will notice that all of these 25 things are there in each human body. Each sage represents some kind of emotion in the human mind. And Brahma is the mind. Okay. So we will learn about this in coming chapters. All these 25 great sages, including Brahma, are known as the patriarchs of the living entities all over the universe. There are innumerable universes and innumerable planets within each universe, and each planet is full of population of different varieties. All of them are born from these 25 patriarchs. Brahma underwent penance for 1000 years of the demigods before he realized by the grace of Krishna how to create. Then from Brahma came Sanak, Sananda, Sanatan, and Sanat Kumar, then Rudra, and then the seven sages, and in this way, all the Brahmins and Kshatriyas are born out of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma is known as Pitama, and the grandfather, and Krishna is known as Prapitama, the father of the grandfather. That is stated in the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita 11.9. Let's move to text 7. One who is factually convinced by this opulence and mystic power of mind engages in unalloyed devotional service of this there is no doubt. Let's read the purport. The highest summit of spiritual perfection is knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Unless one is firmly convinced of the different opulences of the Supreme Lord, he cannot engage in devotional service. Generally, people know that God is great, but they do not know in detail how God is great. Here are the details. If one knows factually how God is great, then naturally he becomes a surrendered soul and engages himself in the devotional service of the Lord. When one factually knows the opulences of the Supreme, there is no alternative but to surrender to Him. This factual knowledge can be known from the descriptions of the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and similar literatures. In the administration of this universe, there are many demigods distributed throughout the planetary system, and the chief of them are Brahma, Lord Shiv, and four great Kumars and the other patriarchs. Right? Brahma, Lord Shiv, and the four great Kumars, that is six, and the other patriarchs. Let's understand it. Chief are who? In the administration of this universe, there are many demigods distributed throughout the planetary system, and the chief of them are Brahma, Lord Shiva, and four great Kumars and other patriarchs. There are many forefathers of the population of the universe, and all of them are born of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is the original forefather of all forefathers. There are some of the opulences of the Supreme. These are some of the opulences of the Supreme Lord. When one is firmly convinced of them, he accepts Krishna with great faith and without any doubt, and he engages in devotional service. All this particular knowledge is required in order to increase one's interest in the loving devotional service of the Lord. One should not neglect to understand fully how great Krishna is, for by knowing the greatness of Krishna, one will be able to be fixed in sincere devotional service. There's a difference in sincere devotional service. Sincere devotional service is done by a devotee, is achieved by a devotee by God's grace, and it's like they don't do anything apart from devotional service, like, and they feel restless if they do. Let's move to text 8. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Let's read this. Let's read the purport. The learned scholar who has studied the Vedas perfectly and has information from authorities like Lord Chaitanya and who knows how to apply these teachings can understand that Krishna is the origin of everything in both the material and spiritual worlds. Because he knows this perfectly, he becomes firmly fixed in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord. He can never be deviated by any amount of nonsensical commentaries or by fools. All Vedic literature agrees that Krishna is the source of Brahma, Shiva, and all other demigods. In the Atharva Ved, Upal Tapani Upanishad 1.24, it is said, Yo Brahmanam Vidadati Purvam Yo Vai Vedamsh Cha Gapayati Sma Krishna. It was Krishna who, in the beginning, instructed Brahma in the Vedic knowledge and who disseminated Vedic knowledge in the past. Then again, yeah, puts close. So they say that it was Krishna who first gave the Vedic literature. Brahma. Then again, the Narayan Upanishad 1 says, Atha Purusho Ha Vai Narayano Kam Ksha Ksha Kshamayata Prajaha Shije Shajeyate Shajeyati. Then the Supreme Personality Narayan desired to create living entities. The Upanishad continues, Narayanad Brahma Jayate Narayanad Prajapati Prajayate Narayanad Indro Jayate Narayanad Ashtau Vasavo Jayate Narayanad Ekadasha Rudra Jayante Narayanad Dvadashaditya. In quotes, from Narayan, Brahma is born, and from Narayan, the patriarchs are also born. From Narayan, Indra is born. From Narayan, the 8 Vasus are born. From Narayan, the 11 Rudras are born. From Narayan, the 12 Adityas are born. Narayan is Krishna. Okay? The Narayan is an expansion of Krishna. Yes, this Narayan is an expansion of Krishna. Yeah. So these are all Krishna's energy, which he expanded, and out of that, all these people got created. It is said in the same Vedas, Brahmanyo Devaki Putraha. The son of Devaki, Krishna, is the Supreme Personality. Narayan Upanishad 4. Then it is said, Eko Vai Narayan is Asin Na Brahma Na Ishano Napo Nagni Samau Neme Vav Dyav Aprithvi Na Nakshatrani Na Surya. The beginning of the creation, there was only Supreme Personality Narayan. There was no Brahma, no Shiv, no water, fire, no moon, no stars in the sky, no sun. This is from Maha Upanishad 1.1.2. In the Maha Upanishad, it is also said that Lord Shiv was born from the forehead of the Supreme Lord. Thus, the Vedas say that it is the Supreme Lord, creation of Brahma and Shiv, who is to be worshipped. In the Moksha Dharma, Krishna also says, Prajapatim cha rudram kapi aham eva srajami vai tau hi mam na vijanito mama maya vimo tau. The patriarchs, Shiv, and others are created by me, though they do not know that they are created by me, because they are deluded by my illusory energy. So you see, Krishna can create illusory energy also. Krishna created Maya. In the Varaha Purana, it is also said, Narayana Narayana Paro Devas Tasmaj Jatash Chaturmukha Tasmad Rudro Bhavad Deva Sacha Sarva Jnanatam Gataha. Narayan is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and from him Brahma was born, from whom Shiv was born. Right? Lord Krishna is the source of all generations, and he is called the most efficient cause of everything. He says, because everything is born of me, I am the original source of all. Everything is under me. No one is above me. There is no supreme controller. There is no supreme controller other than Krishna. One who understands Krishna in such a way from a bona fide spiritual master with references from Vedic literature engages all his energy in Krishna consciousness becomes a truly learned man. In comparison to him, all others who do not know Krishna properly are but fools. Only a fool would consider Krishna to be an ordinary man. Krishna conscious person should not be bewildered by fools. He should avoid all unauthorized commentaries and interpretations on Bhagavad Gita. Proceed Krishna consciousness with determination and firmness. Yes. Let's read text 9 and then we will. Text 9 is also a big thing. Let's end here. Let's start from text 9 tomorrow. Let's end with Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Let's do some Maya Jat. Let's do some Radha Jat. Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha.